Okay, so welcome back to more of Fire Emblem Three Houses Blind. Last time we did some more supports and took on a few side quests, battles, and now more teaching, which I'll probably skip over.
Yes. Yes.
Well, she's definitely working hard this time. And White Magic Avoid plus 20, which I already knew from the other route, but
I feel like I learned something new.
it's kind of a weird talent to give someone like her who has decent resistance.
I got it.
Now, I know from... Oh, Nosferatu. Yeah,
I'm
I
good
know
study.
from the other route that she learns Physic eventually, so I probably should be leveling up her faith.
Professor.
Okay. Cute wings. That's pretty great. Yeah, so I've heard Hilda's actually really good as a Wyvern Rider, and honestly, I'm really annoyed that I didn't train her in flying earlier. Because I've kind of been moving her towards Great Knight now, and that's going to give her speed a lot, whereas Wyvern Lord would actually be perfect to all of her strengths. I don't know if it's too late to focus on that now or not. I think I want to continue with what I've got for now. Seteth, okay.
Professor, a moment. I am sorry that I doubted your ability. I deeply regret ever holding such a view of you. It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
After all, you fell down a cliff and survived and haven't aged at all.
Do you doubt your own power, even now? I suppose that's only natural. You've lived your whole life knowing next to nothing about yourself.
Yeah, tell me about it, that whole mercenary backstory that the game never really explains.
Not even Geralt could have possibly known all there is to know about you. But I wonder, are you satisfied with that? Are you content, not knowing who you are? Or do you yearn to know more?
Personally, from a player standpoint, I do.
That was a foolish question, of course. You are not the sort to be complacent. So, only one more question matters. Are you ready? The truth. All of it.
Yes, the truth. It will shock you.
Learning it will doubtlessly have direct consequences on your life. I do not know what those will be.
So does Seteth know what he is, or is he just being speculative?
You may decide, once you learn it, that you wish you hadn't. But even if you have such regrets, you will never be able to return to ignorance. So, are you ready to know the truth? I see. That is what I wish to hear.
Are we gonna hear it, like, now? I thought it'd be revealed over the course of the story.
Since the Archbishop put so much faith in you, I will continue to offer my aid. More than that, I will put my faith in you as well, and I will do all that is within my power to help you someday reach the truth.
Alright, yeah, no, he doesn't know, so, yeah, he's just like, oh, yeah, are you ready for whatever you're gonna find out about yourself? Violet's like, yep, and then Seteth's like, okay, I trust you. Alright. He's not like, you are a dragon. And my father. That would be kind of funny, actually. But, no, Byleth was actually found as a baby, so that couldn't happen.
With you on my side, we ought to do real good.
Any excuse to spend time with you.
Is that unique, or...
Whew. Finally done.
Huh. Maybe that's not, because they would have had a longer conversation afterwards if that was a unique interaction. Yeah, I had Manuela switch over to Reason because I was focusing on the wrong magical skill for Mortal Savants.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Pirates and rogues added to our barracks. Oh, we have people who can take master exams now. Who? It's Cyril, isn't it? Yeah, he's technically qualified for Wyvern Lord. But not on a very high chance. 8 move too, holy crap, wow. I think I'll have him stay Wyvern Rider for a little bit for now. Wait, are you serious? He can't even become a Warlock? Oh, that's funny. He's actually snapped back to having a generic design because he's supposed to be a Warlock by now. Oh, I've already thought about a lot of Bishop exams. Nah, I had a feeling it would fail.
I had a bad feeling, and I guess I was right.
That was actually me too. So, exiting. Okay, what supports do we have? Caspar and Hilda C. Oh, they can still get C even after the time skip. I thought I'd missed my opportunity for that one. Linhardt and Hanneman. I was wondering about that. Ah, why? Oh, and Shamir and Cyril B. May as well do this one.
Shamir? How do you figure I did today? In the battle, I mean. I tried to not get close to the enemy, and I even used some curved shots just like you taught me. And that was pretty good, huh?
I also hit the black spots in the middle multiple times.
You did well. You maintained a safe distance.
Well, that's even better than fine.
Is that worth celebrating?
Ha! You said I was fine before, now you're saying I did well, and that's a big improvement. Especially since everyone knows you're always so strict.
I give praise where it's due. To that point, you've made incredible progress. At first, you couldn't even draw a bow.
At first, you wouldn't even let me hold a bow.
I thought someone was going to say at first you snap bows in half.
Really?
You just gave me a stick with a piece of string tied on it, and you made me practice with that. Honest, I figured you were bullying me.
You know, I remember as a kid, I actually did try and use one of those like a bow. Really, it doesn't work that way.
I was really, really close to giving up. But then you finally gave me the bow. I mean it, I was mad. I'd done all the stuff you told me to, and I knew the way I was supposed to stand, and I could pull the string just so, but...
Maybe I was testing you. Seeing if you'd give up. You're the one who insisted that I teach you archery. I never intended to take you on as my student.
I just wanted to do whatever I could for Lady Rhea. More than just cleaning and chopping wood and such. I thought maybe I could help with the fighting, but I didn't know anything about swords. And archery was always something that interested me, so... You really helped me out with my dreams, even though you didn't get anything out of it. And that's really nice of you.
I gain nothing personally, but the whole army benefits if you're skilled. And those of us from outside of Fodlan should support one another, right?
But it's always been you helping me. I'm gonna keep working real hard with that bow so I can help you back.
Okay, that's it. That's pretty decent. Wonder how this one's gonna go.
Ah, Linhardt. Reading as studiously as ever, I see. Anything to do with crests?
Hello, Professor Hanneman. Actually, this book's about fishing.
I didn't realize you were interested in fishing. What an unexpected discovery.
Well, I already knew thanks to one of your lost items.
I had heard that you were only interested in crests, to the exclusion of all else.
Not me. I'm interested in crests and draining students of their blood.
As it were, I had rather thought I could train you as my successor, should we get to know one another better.
I'm sorry to betray your expectations. Truth be told, I've been thinking of giving up on my crest research.
What? Whatever for? Don't tell me you believe fishing to be a more worthwhile pursuit.
No, it's nothing to do with fishing. I adore the subject of crests, but to study them, you have to consult the people who bear them, right? I just don't have the energy for that.
It is an unavoidable hardship, I admit, but the satisfaction of making a real breakthrough is second to none.
I'm sure the satisfaction of catching a fish is pretty great too.
Consider this, child. Luring fish from the depths pales in comparison to untangling the mysteries of a quest. Why? It all comes down to purpose. Purpose, I say.
Well, if you're studying rare species of fish, then luring them out from the depths is a pretty good purpose.
Calm down. I get it. Really.
Evidently, you do not. You must have something to work toward in life. The ultimate goal of fishing is to eat the fish. The goal of solving the mysteries of crests is, well, you must find that for yourself.
I would say eating crests. Oh wait, that sounds weird.
What do you hope to uncover once everything is finally explained? What motivates you to keep digging deeper?
I had never thought about it like that. Perhaps if I did have a goal, I might share your enthusiasm on the subject.
Okay, so that one's probably going to continue in the B then. And yeah, it's just Caspar and Hilda left. I've heard this support's pretty decent.
That doesn't feel good at all. Ugh, why did he have to punch me so hard?
Hey, Caspar. Something the matter?
Oh, hi, Hilda. Yeah, I just got in a little fight. No big deal. Definitely won.
This giant bruise on my face is totally there because I tripped and fell yesterday. Oh wait, that sounds even more embarrassing.
Your face is all swollen. That looks painful. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
No, that's really too much. Like I said, I'm fine.
Don't argue, just come along. You look ghoulish.
Huh? Maybe it's worse than I thought. Oh, whatever. It can't hurt to have it looked at.
Then he sees himself in a mirror and he's like, ah!
That should do it. You'll be alright now.
Caspar's charisma decreased by 50 from having a massive bruise on his face.
Great. Thanks, Hilda. I had no idea you were so good at this.
I always tended to my big brother's wounds, so I have lots of experience.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe I should be training her in faith magic.
I'm curious, though. Why are you always getting into fights? You really got hurt. Surely it would have been better not to bother.
It's not like I go looking for fights, and I'm not always the one who starts them.
For some reason that just made me picture just some random guy walking down the dining hall and saying, "Hey, Caspar!" Caspar turns to him. Punch.
There are just a lot of guys in this world who won't listen to reason. Somebody's gotta beat some sense into them.
Well, yeah, I feel like Edelgard needs some sense beating to her at this point.
So that's why you're always picking fights. Why not ignore them, or ask someone else for help?
Maybe that's how you'd handle it, but I can't just look the other way.
How very gallant. But maybe you should try showing a little restraint.
You really think that?
Yes, I do. I don't think you can solve all your problems by throwing a few punches. The world's a big place. At this moment, all over Fodlan, countless people are in some kind of trouble.
That's the understatement of the year right there.
But they'll figure things out one way or another, even without you there. Try to hold back and see what happens. Maybe you'll be surprised. Besides, if you're always picking fights, you might get so badly injured that you can't protect me.
Now that's a good point right there. I guess I could give this whole restraint thing a shot.
Except Hilda doesn't need protecting at all. In fact, it's kind of ironic because right now, Caspar stat-wise just seems to be a worse version of Hilda. Some people have said they found Caspar to be not great. I may have said this in an earlier part, but he seems alright for me. They'll diverge a little bit once I start making him a brawler. Speaking of which, I should probably try and go for this. Well, this is going to be totally contrary to what Hilda was trying to teach him, but the brawler exam. Or the grappler exam. Your first answer to every problem is to punch someone in the face. Actually, having him as a grappler is nice because I just lost Dedue. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dedue's not dead and he's going to come back later, but still.
Oh yeah, nailed it!
The resolve to punch people in the face gives you greater magic resistance for some reason. Why do I get the feeling blessings is like in air quotes and is a euphemism for something else? You know, I just realized we don't have the option to eat with Dimitri yet. Which, you know, makes perfect sense, but still. Let's cheat and enter Catherine in the Advanced Sword Tournament. That's actually a cool generic female thief portrait. Oh, good, there weren't any crits there.
Back down.
That could have ended badly. Silver Sword Plus as a reward. That's pretty nice. And speaking of which... Wait, what? You can only train me in bows. Who can train Byleth in swords? For once, I might just try Instruct automatically. Oh. It trained Ash in axes.
I understand now.
Yeah, that's... And... you in lances. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't want to do Instruct automatically.
Professor.
Yes, I will have you change your skills to the exact same skills you have now. No one coming forward for supports. Oh, and I guess you two keep doing Skywatch if I do that.
Look, Professor.
I see how this works.
I suppose it's working. I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Protecting Garrick Mock. 27 suggested level. Oh, Hilda and Cyril have their A. That's not gonna rob me of getting her to an A with Byleth, is it? Like, or an S with Byleth? I really hope not. Actually, I'm kind of worried about initiating that right now. Unless, like, it ends up being time-locked or something. I don't know what to do right now. I can probably afford to leave it for at least one chapter.
Attack at your own risk. Stepped in that one.
Numbers.
Not enough. Child's play. Not enough. Child's play. Ignorance is deadly.
Today I was lucky.
Battle.
Strip.
I'm not going down. You're all going down.
Reassuring.
I'm not going down. You're all going down. Reassuring.
I owe you one.
All this power just... I'll grow a... Equal in battle. Winning is what matters.
Yep, I'm stronger now.
Hope you're ready. Who's next? Get in line.
I can feel it in my bones.
They say experience.
Feels like...
Still so unsure.
Battle does have its benefits.
Okay, we've never actually seen this tea party before. I have no idea what he'd like.
I am
Almond
honored
blend?
to be invited. The scent. It seems we have similar tastes.
Okay, that was a complete guess.
Have my gratitude.
I still wear my gauntlets while drinking tea. Last time I spilled tea on my hands, it didn't end well. I take precautions this time.
What? Indeed. 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 Indeed.
Hey, wow, perfect.
Walking first thing in the morning is a pleasant way to begin your day. Try it sometime.
Of course, I can only walk half a step because my speed is 2 and it didn't raise in 5 years.
Indeed. Indeed.
No, why not give him a gift?
This is wonderful. Know that I accept it with gratitude. Indeed. Indeed. What? You seem to have something to say. What is it? How delicious.
Could you support with Annette, please? Is what I was wanting to say.
Thank you for the invitation, Professor. Please call me again anytime.
Are we gonna get a Gilbert support now? Yeah, I thought so.
Dear Goddess, please allow His Majesty to rest in peace.
Yes, Dimitri is already dead and has been replaced with an imposter. Oh wait, I think he's referring to the previous king, but still.
Who is it? Oh, Professor. What brings you here at this hour? The hour is late, Professor. You should be resting in preparation for the day to come. I was offering my prayers to the goddess.
Well, she's right here. She's half of me.
It is all that I can do now. I told you I was in service of the royal family, yes? When I was only a young soldier, the king saw fit to make a knight of me. I was given the great honor of guiding and protecting the royal family. It was similar to your own work. I was a teacher of sorts.
I was wondering if he'd say that.
I instructed both King Lambert and Prince Dimitri in the arts of combat, tactics, and academia.
Sometimes they would get bad results, and I would have to console or scold them.
I also did all in my power to keep them safe. Until that day, I was unable to fulfill my duty. I was powerless. Yes, when I received word of the attack, it was already too late. His Majesty was dead, along with many knights and soldiers. If only I had made it to Dusker more quickly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know I really shouldn't be joking about this, but with how bad his speed is, I can just imagine him going, "Oh no, they're in danger! I must get there quickly!" 5 years later, I'm finally at Dusker. Finally, Your Majesty, oh.
It is my fault that His Highness Dimitri has become the way he is now. After that, I abandoned my wife and child and fled my homeland. I turned my back on everything I swore to protect. My sins are countless. I will bear the weight of my guilt for as long as I live. Apologizing to my daughter and wife, devoting myself to His Highness. That is the way to atonement. And yet, even if I am granted the forgiveness of those who still live, praying is all I can do to atone to those who are with us no more. Long ago, there was someone who told me something quite similar. Forgive me. This will not do. As I grow older, I find myself talking endlessly about the past. But it is too late for such things now. I have finished my prayers. We should return.
The interesting thing I'm finding about Gilbert is, he has the personality and story role of a typical Jagan, but he doesn't join until halfway through the game.
You're wrong.
It's not like that, Glenn. I swear it. Any love I once had for my stepsister has been tossed aside.
Oh no. Oh wow, he's completely lost. Oh.
Only hatred remains. If I could tear that woman to shreds right this very moment, I would! I don't care if she's the Emperor. It's no different than killing anyone else. So I beg you, all of you, do not worry about my resolve. Please, Father, and you too, stepmother, do not gaze at me with that look in your eyes. I will bring you her head soon, and when I do, you may finally rest in peace. I know it. Yes, I know it. What do you want? I see. We should make haste and prepare to move out at once. I must kill her as soon as possible. I don't have time to leisurely set up camp like the rest of you fools.
Pardon the interruption. We must prepare a counterattack at once. The Imperial Army has caught wind of our position. It would seem they were patrolling this place after all.
The Imperial Army, is it? Well, well.
Your Highness, I ask that you please refrain from reckless behavior in battle.
I bowed there for some reason.
It would seem the report that the Knights of Syros have returned was accurate. This is going to take some effort.
Well, yet another person who hasn't aged in 5 years, and I'm guessing this would be like his sister or something?
Brother,
yep.
I heard a rumor that there is a vicious murderer among our enemies.
Well, who knows if there's any truth to it? Though I admit we have lost some soldiers recently. Whether he's among them or not, taking on the Knights of Syros is extremely dangerous. You're not ready for the front lines, Fleisch. Stay in the back and support us from there. Understood?
No, I want to stay with you. I have to...
I need you to understand, Fleisch. I will come back, I promise.
Fine. I trust you, brother. Please, be safe.
All units, prepare to attack!
We're going to kill him, aren't we? And leave her traumatized and heartbroken. Huh, Annette and Linhardt, didn't even know there was... oh, Annette and Gilbert, yes, finally. Hilda and Seteth. Okay. Well, yeah, I apologize that this has been a particularly long month, but yeah, I may have to have this also be more of a support episode.
Oh, Seteth! Good day to you, and farewell.
Just a moment, Hilda. How are you feeling?
Sorry? Oh, fine. I'm doing just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. I had heard that you requested a substitute for your cleaning duty due to an illness.
Why is the music so sinister?
You really do know everything, Seteth.
Just prior to that, you also asked for someone to take your place with table setting. I believe that was due to a wrist injury. It was not too serious, I hope.
Ah, you heard about that. The wrist is all healed up, thank you.
I seem to recall also that you declined to participate in a mock battle. That was due to a headache, yes?
I have a very fragile body, you see? It's so kind of everyone to make accommodations.
I really didn't expect her voice actors to add coughing there.
Indeed. It is a great friend who offers to help without complaint. See that you treasure such friends, and that you return the favor.
Of course! Well then, I should really be...
By the way...
Was there something else you wanted?
It so happens I am on my way to the chapel to offer my prayers. Would you care to join me?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to intrude. I've already offered up all my prayers for the day.
Marvelous. We must always remember to give our thanks to the goddess. It is essential that we offer our prayers to her each day, that we reflect on our deeds and strive to live as she would want us to live. For the goddess sees all that we say and do.
Oh,
if you will excuse me.
Of course. Goodbye now. How is Seteth so scary? It feels like he can see right through me. I guess that's his way of saying stop being lazy. I wish he'd just scold me outright. This is precisely why I try to avoid him.
Okay, that's interesting. That is annoyingly a little bit of a snapback on Hilda in terms of personality, though, because she's kind of developed out of that mentality in most of her later supports. And this game was generally good about avoiding supports, C support with new person personality snapback syndrome, that's what I'm going to call it. But anyway.
I guess taking them all up in one go is a bad idea.
Annette? Are you okay with all those boxes?
Linhardt! Hi, I'm so glad you're here.
Listen, I need Reinhardt or Lynn's advice right now.
I don't know if I'll be able to handle all these. I thought I may as well get it over with, so I decided to carry them all at once. Big mistake.
Especially once I realized they were invisible.
Smart thinking. Do it all at once. That's what they say, right? Work smart, not hard. I think you've got it from here, so I'm off to take a nap. Good luck.
Snarky Linhardt.
But maybe you could help. Nope. Gone. It's fine. It is fine. Just a little further to my quarters. I've got this. I'll just... Huh? They didn't fall.
That was almost pretty bad.
Linhardt, I thought you had an important nap to get to.
I did, but then it turns out that stopping invisible boxes is my specialty.
I'd call it insomnia, but I suppose it was really just a guilty conscience. I came to see if you needed help.
I just realized invisible boxes sounds like something out of a sadistic Crash Bandicoot ROM hack.
And sure enough, here you are, about to tip all the boxes on the floor.
Thanks. Though it may have been best if you had just chipped in from the start.
Huh? But it was your job. Why would I step in? You clearly had things handled.
Then why help me at all?
If the boxes had fallen just now, everyone would have had to help tidy them up anyway. If anything broke, more boxes would need to be carried. And if all of that came to pass, then there'd be noise and no chance of my taking a nap.
Huh. But if you had helped me from the start, there would have been no danger of anything being dropped at all.
Correct. But there was no danger yet, and so there was no need for my help. So I left you to it. Try carrying one box at a time instead of straining to do it all at once. Work smart, not hard, as they say.
Well, actually, Reinhardt says that.
All right, well, I think you've got it from here, so I'm off. Good luck.
After all that, he's not gonna help me.
How high can those two go? They can go all the way to A. Oh, there's also Caspar. I wonder if their supports are decent. Well, I've been waiting a long time for this one.
Father! Father! Why do you pretend not to recognize me?
Annette,
I've been looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How long will you keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family. I'm your daughter.
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am only a fool who abandoned his family.
You really think it was foolish to abandon us?
I do.
Then the least you can do is apologize. I'm fine, but Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you, don't say that to me. Apologize to Mother. Let her see your face.
That I cannot do. I know you do not understand, but it is the way of things. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your life forever. For now, though, I must return to my duties.
Father, how could you be so cruel?
Yeah, he's clearly punishing himself for his supposed role in the tragedy, but he doesn't realize that he's punishing his entire family as well, and that's just as bad. Anyway, I was just thinking, like, something from that support rang a bell with me. I was like, where have I seen a plot like this before? This guy who feels like he can't face his family and runs from them. And then I realized, Mutatsu, the monk from the Tower social link in Persona 3. It really does remind me of that. So, anyway, certifications. I don't know if I want to be doing any certifications right now. There might be some things that I can get. I should probably replenish. Blue Lion Dancers? Oh, I think I remember someone in the comments saying that. There's an AoE dance gambit. That sounds ridiculous. Actually, wait, no, that's basically just racing. But anyway, it's only one use per map, but still. It's an A-rank battalion, though, and I don't think anyone's gonna get an A-rank in authority anytime soon. Linked horses. Okay. Oh, actually, no, it's like literally linked horses. Okay. Sacred shield. From ranged physical attacks. Okay. Oh, so many good battalions, but I just don't have the ranks and authority to use them right now. Oh, I suppose while we're on the subject of supports, I may as well do this now.
Hi, Cyril. Starting to clean, huh?
Hilda?
Personally, I'm all worn out from carrying water and fodder for the horses. I'm going to rest here a sec.
Whoa, tired? Water? Horses? Are you saying you did work all by yourself?
What else was I supposed to do? You weren't here to help.
Okay, I get it. You did the work because you couldn't find nobody else to do it for you.
I was waiting for you. Because look.
A letter?
I told you I'm always getting letters from my brother. I wrote about you in a couple of mine.
You're talking about me behind my back? Honestly, you're so...
We didn't say anything bad. In fact, well, listen up. Here's what my brother wrote. Be he Almiran or no, any young man with compassion and good conduct is worthy of respect. Character is what really matters, not the place of one's birth.
Huh, that's pretty nice. Especially since it was from a noble who battles Almirans.
Right? He's a funny one, but for the first time, I really respect him. So thoughtful and tolerant.
It actually still came across as subtly racist to me, but at least it's better than, I don't know, it could have been.
That letter makes me happy. A lot of people look down on me just because I'm Almiran. So, you know, it's nice to hear somebody accept me as just another person.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I've accepted you from the start. I mean, you're so helpful. You do everything I ask.
That's not acceptance.
That's one way to
That's
put it.
relying on somebody else to do your work. What you ought to do is be a grown-up who your brother doesn't need to worry about so much.
I'm plenty grown up. I just brought food and water for the horses, all on my own.
Being proud of doing what you're supposed to be doing just means you're lazy the rest of the time. Though, I gotta admit, being relied on is kinda nice.
Which probably makes him miss Lady Rhea right now.
In that case, from now on, I'll rely on you even more. Let's see. First, I need you to...
Well, time to get back to work.
Hey, hold up!
Okay, so there's that, and that's pretty much all. Okay, yeah, I guess next time we do the Restore the Monastery fight.